Hello all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If y'all would be so kind, so please like, share, and subscribe. It will be greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we are going to get started with your overall messages, okay? So we have here, what are they really hiding while entertaining you, okay? Is the main overall energy that we have here, guys. What are they really hiding while entertaining you, okay? A lot of people get wrapped up in, people are usually one of two things, distracted or entertained by something here, okay? But I feel like with this coming out, Spirit is saying, obviously there could be something going on behind the scenes or something as it relates to something, okay? So there could be people on the forefront trying to entertain people, distract people, detour people from other things that's really going on here, guys, okay? So we have the moon here as well as the Seven of Swords. So see what I'm saying? That's why Spirit is like, look, what are they really trying to hide? Why they, entertaining you, okay? So people are entertained by something, but really on the backdrop and, behind the scenes, something is being hidden. Okay, and I really kind of I feel like that ties into this moon energy, okay, because the moon is all about secret things and hidden things, okay, what's done in the dark, what goes on in the shadows, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, cover ups, even criminal activity, okay? I definitely feel like it's a lot of shady people and dirty dealings involved as it relates to the situation that is going on. There could be some overwhelming type of energy, fearful type of energy, sneaky, freaky, creepy things, low down and dirty things with this moon energy being here, okay? Something is definitely going on in the shadows, okay? Somebody is hiding something. Somebody could even be creating some type of illusions of some kind. There's definitely deception, okay? Shicey energy I'm getting with this situation. Some type of dilemmas, delays, criminal activity of some kind that is going on here, okay? And especially with the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords is literally the liar, cheater, thief card of the tarot deck, okay? There's some type of sneaking and creeping around. Some cowardly individuals doing things under false pretenses, people cloaking themselves, concealing themselves, wearing masks, not who they appear to be, yet very strategic individuals, okay? So basically what is must being done is not by accident, it's being done on purpose, Spirit is saying, okay? These individuals are sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something, okay? There's lies, there's deceptions, there's manipulations, there is trickery, okay? Some type of fuckery is going on, okay? While people on the forefront are being entertained in some type of way, something is going on in hiding or something is being hidden, Spirit is saying, guys, okay? So we have here, something is terribly wrong. Corruption within the government. The enemy big mad. Double crossers. Ten of Swords. Purposeful distractions, guys, okay? Spirit is highlighting the fact that something is terribly wrong, okay? So I feel like with this something is terribly wrong type of energy, this is obviously bad energy, toxic energy, like self node, dark side type of energy, okay? Something's not right. If it's not right, obviously it's wrong, okay? And it is tied into some type of corruption within the government, okay? So I feel like there's this spectacle that's being put on for people, okay, that's entertaining people in some type of way, but there's something corrupt, something sinister, something evil, something wicked, something is going on within the government, okay, and it has to do with some type of corruption. And this is the reason why Spirit is saying something is terribly wrong, okay. Something is being done in secret, behind the scenes, behind closed doors, behind people's back, in the shadows. There's lies, there's deceptions, there's manipulations, there's trickery. People are being entertained, and and people are really hiding something, and it's tied into something. It has something to do with some type of corruption, and the government is attached to this in some type of way. Okay, now the enemy, this big mad spirit, is saying the enemy can make up a multitude of different individuals, okay? This could tie into the satanic powers that be, the shadow government, the wealthy elites, the wickedness in high places, cults, covens, secret societies. I mean, it just, we're gonna look into it and see who is who exactly, okay? But Spirit is saying the enemy big mad about a situation, okay? There could be some type of double crossers in this situation, okay? Maybe somebody has been double crossed in some type of way. Usually when there's like some type of double crossing situation that is going on, it's really quite interesting, because it's basically people who are in something, a part of something that has basically double crossed other people that they're basically in something with, in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Some type of double crossing energy is going on, and I feel like it's tied into whatever this is that's terribly wrong, okay? The Ten of Swords is all about betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, okay? Something being ruined, some type of ending, some type of failure, some type of breakup, breakdown, a dead end to something, an end of a chapter in some type of way. The Ten of Swords can even tie into cruel things, brutal things, a hate crime, fatal endings, unusually toxic things, okay? As it relates to this Ten of Swords, but this Ten of Swords is right up under this corruption within the government. So there's definitely some type of ultimate betrayal and disloyalty as it relates to what is going on here. And I feel like when it comes to these purposeful distractions, it's tied into this entertaining type of energy. Whatever this entertainment or whatever people are being entertained by, it's a purposeful distraction to deter people, basically to have people looking to the left when, you know, things is going on and being covered up and hidden and kept secret, and something malicious or something that's going on over here to the right, okay? So that's what's going on here, guys. To clarify, something is terribly wrong with double crossers, we get celebrity superstars here, okay? So something could be definitely happening amongst people with some type of celebrity status, popular status, persons who are well known, okay? I know a lot of you hear the word celebrity and automatically think of your favorite actor or actress, singer, rapper, or something like that. But there are several different people on various different levels who have a celebrity status or superstar status, a popular status, who are well known in some type of way, that basically the lights, camera, action is on, okay? From people in government to people within the industry, okay? And even when you break down whether the government or the industry, you got various different areas of you know, they all branch off, break off to you know, different people, places, and things, okay? But there are definitely individuals who have either some type of fame, fortune, recognition, attention, popularity, celebrity status, persons who are in the spotlight in some type of way, okay, tied into this situation that's terribly wrong, and this double crossing energy Spirit is saying, okay? We have mental conflict that is clarifying corruption within the government with the Ten of Swords here, okay? So people are stressed, people are depressed, they're worried, they've got anxiety, they're in deep thought about a situation. There could be confusions, suffering, headaches, overwhelm, wondering, scared, panicky, annoyed type of energy. overthinking in a situations. Persons are troubled by what's going on. There's some type of mental conflict as it relates to this corruption within the government and some type of ultimate betrayal and disloyalty that is going on. Okay. And then we have tragic events here, guys. Okay, there's like a crack in something, a crack in the system, a crack in something. Something has been cracked wide the hell open, because this card here, you see how this card, but this sticker here, this is the world card here. Okay, so the world card is all about completions and ending of cycles, phases, chapters, and different things, or what have you. But this is my tragic events card. Okay, something is affecting the world, okay, or a particular area within the world. Okay, something is tragic though, catastrophic, major destruction, collapse, rapid disaster, demolished type of energy. Okay, which could be the reason why the enemy is big mad. I'm starting to feel like this supposed enemy that spirit is referring to could tie into those who are in the shadows. Okay, who make up the shadow government, and different things like that, or what have you. But whatever these tragic, catastrophic, destructive, disastrous events that is going on, there's some type of purposeful, there's some type of purposeful distractions that's going on as well. Okay, so you got something is really being hidden while people are being entertained. There's purposeful distractions going on. You got the enemy that's big mad. There's corruption within the government. There's ultimate betrayal and disloyalty within a situation. People are in mental conflict, mental anguish, psychological trauma. Okay, and I definitely feel like very well-known individuals who have some level of popularity are wrapped up in something, involved in something. Okay, it could be these people, these very individuals with these celebrity status, popular status, superstar status, that's in mental conflict about these tragic events that are occurring, guys. Okay, but something is terribly wrong. Okay, there's some there, and as it relates to this corruption within the government, again, the government breaks off into many different branches. Okay, this could be the justice system on a lower level. Okay, or it could go as high as the military, the DOJ, the DOD, the presidential levels, NSA, the UN. Like this could literally speak to a lot of different things. Okay, but something is fatal, like fatal endings as it relates to something, guys. Okay, so when I clarify something is terribly wrong, we get secret here, as well as the devil energy here. Okay, I feel like maybe something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up could have been exposed. There is some type of secret as it relates to whatever this thing is that's terribly wrong. And this secret is tied to the devil. And we know that the devil comes with everything that is sinister, evil, wicked, toxic, dark, demonic, and evil. Okay, the devil speaks to many different things. Okay, there's a lot of temptations, lust, desires, manipulations, restrictions, obsessions, addictions, greed, and a multitude of other things that's wrapped into that devil energy. But the devil is very toxic. Okay, and it has to do with whatever this secret is. Okay, whatever that is terribly wrong right now. Okay, and like I said, I feel like if something is terribly wrong right now, it has to do with this secret. Okay, and if this secret is no longer secret anymore, seems like the devil, in this devil energy, and all those that's a part of it or in it, it could be being exposed in some type of way. To clarify corruption within the government, we get both man-made disaster and cover up. Okay, now as it relates to some type of this corruption within the government, this has to do with a man-made disaster. Okay, a man-made disaster is something that's plotted, planned, schemed, set up, orchestrated, organized by particular individuals. Basically something that didn't happen by accident, something that is, you know what I'm saying, Otherwise, it would be a natural disaster. But because it's a man-made disaster, it was something that was purposely set up. Okay. So there could be some type of man-made disaster that has happened in an effort to cover up something. There's some type of cover up that is going on, or somebody is trying to cover up something. So basically, I feel like there's this corruption within the government. So corrupt people within the government have created a man-made disaster in an effort to cover up something else. Basically, is what it looks like. Okay. If there was some type of exposure of something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up as it relates to this devil energy, corrupt people within the government has now caused a man-made disaster in an effort to cover up something that is going on, guys. Okay. To clarify, the enemy is big mad. We have revenge and accomplices and partners in crime here. Okay. So the enemy is big mad. Because the enemy is big mad, they could want some type of revenge in some type of way. There are a lot of accomplices and partners in crime that is involved in something, okay? In taking some type of revenge and acting some type of revenge as it relates to something Spirit is saying, okay? And like, once again, the enemy would likely speak to the satanic powers that be, the wickedness in high places, the shadow governments, okay? Those, the people, places, and things that make things go bump in the night and different things like that, okay? To clarify, double crossers, we got hidden here. Whoever these double crossers, either these individuals are hidden, or something was hidden as it relates to these double crossers, okay? And then we have celebrity here. So there could be a celebrity or celebrities who are involved in double crossing someone here. Celebrities are highly aspected here. Somebody with some type of celebrity status, popular status, who is well known, who's in the spotlight, okay? Something could have been hidden about this person, or was supposed to be secret or hidden about this person, as it relates to this devil energy here. But there's some type of double crossing energy. Maybe whoever's in this celebrity has this celebrity status, popular status, has double crossed persons in particular that they likely were once in dealings with. Okay. To clarify the Ten of Swords, we get abuse and neglect, as well as justice here. So there's some type of abuse and neglect that is going on. Whatever this betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings, cruelty, brutality, sabotage, ruin, like failure, something has hit right by. There's some type of abuse that is going on. Neglect of something or someone that is going on, with justice being here. Okay, so justice is crossing the with this abuse and neglect here. Whatever this ultimate betrayal and disloyalty, again, is tying back into the justice. Those upon justice, this could be anybody who works for the government. Okay, this could tie into lower level police authority to higher up, but there's some form of abuse and neglect that is going on. There is some form of that is tied into whatever this betrayal is. Okay, this sabotage, this ruin, this fatal ending. Okay, to clarify purposeful distractions, we get lies here. Okay, so some type of lies are being told as it relates to like some type of distraction. Whatever this distraction that is going on, people are being told lies. Okay, it has to do with this organized crime here. Okay, I definitely feel like this is a major cover up of some type of organized crime. You got man-made disasters that's going on, or what have you. Okay, as well. Like for instance, for example, the Browns University situation is a staged event. It's a purposeful distraction. It's a distraction to get a reaction. Okay, um, and there are subliminals within the subliminals that's being used in that situation, guys. Okay, and it's interesting because the easiest way that I can explain it to you is okay. The Browns University situation, the supposed active shooter at the Browns University situation in the Browns University situation, um, it is a man-made disaster. It's a purposeful distraction. Okay, um, so there's like there was street theater, crisis actors. It was a staged event in itself, okay, but there were signs and symbolisms in pertaining to another situation. I don't know if y'all can understand what I'm saying, okay? The signs and symbolisms for something that they're setting up and they're planning attack, targeted attack against targeted individuals in another situation was basically shown in the staged event of the Browns University situation. Okay? Um, yeah, and then that was yesterday, and today there's a whole nother mass shooting situation that is going on. I think it's in Australia, somewhere like that, or what have you. But it's still getting a lot of attention. So basically, back to back mass shootings or what have you, even though they both didn't happen within the United States and different things like that, or what have you. But this is what's going on. Okay, lies, organized crime, purposeful distractions, okay, even people being entertained, okay, like something is being hidden and covered up while people are being entertained, while people are being distracted. It's all centered around organized crime, man-made disasters, okay. So like I said, I was able to clearly see the signs and the symbolisms, even the subliminal threats and warnings within the Browns University situation that basically ties to a situation that has not occurred yet about a purposeful attack, a purposeful targeted attack. Um, that they're orchestrating and organizing right now. Okay, um, this is the reason why they took so long to tell you who the suspect was. Okay, they were basically during that entire time they were basically prolonging the situation to come up with the cover story that they wanted to use, as well as to figure out what patsy that they wanted to use to claim that the shooter was. This is the reason why they told y'all for the longest, oh, this person is in dark clothing, they have a face covering, oh yeah, you won't see them coming, all this other kind of stuff that's being said. At one point in time early on when it happened, someone even said that, oh yeah, this was they said that this person um, somebody had said early on, oh yeah, they've captured the suspect and the suspect is Asian. And I thought to myself, I'm like, now they are fucking with the Asians. They have gone from attacking the Somalis to now they want to attack the Asians, and I'm like, this is total bullshit. Because never before in history, we've never had in the United States of America, we've never had an Asian serial killer, let alone an Asian lone wolf shooter. Okay, or you know what I'm saying, an Asian that was involved in such a fucking crime, whether they were a Asian American or otherwise. and Asian here. So I'm like, bullshit. And then they went from saying that to saying that, oh no, they didn't have the suspect in custody. They had no idea who the suspect was. They had the person on camera in a footage or what have you, but you can't see this person's face. They did know their race. They were covered from head to toe in dark clothing and different things like that or what have you. But the signs and the symbolisms in that and where the situation was, they kept mentioning Hope Street. They also kept mentioning a street called Waterman. Okay, it was such bullshit. Okay, also the building, you seen the two guys walk up to the building. I don't know if this was one of like the dorms or something like that, but it have pillars on either side, the two pillars on either side. Twos was what they were using in there. Two. This is the reason why they kept telling you that two people were dead and 9 people were injured. That makes 11. 1 and 1 is 2. Okay, and then you had the 2 officers that walked up. It was a whole dramatization. It was a whole fucking staged event or what have you. And I'm not telling you that in staged events or false flags and different things like that, that people don't actually get injured or hurt. That's not what I'm telling you at all, because sometimes they matter of fact do, or what have you. But if you look at the footage, okay, now while they were still saying it was an active shooter, you had people scattered out running everywhere while they were telling you at the same time that the college was on fucking lockdown. If they were on lockdown and there's still an active shooter and you don't know where the fuck they are, why do you have people scattered everywhere? They could be shooting from any fucking where. You've put these people at risk. But the crisis actors, guess what? All of the crisis actors, it's no coincidence that they used brown people are being targeted. Okay, I don't give a damn what kind of browns you are, whether you are Asian, whether you are Somali, whether you are African, whether you are any brown culture, anything is the attack. What the attack on? If y'all have noticed, okay, that's been the main attack. There's been a vigorous attack on poor people. There's been a vigorous attack on brown people and all the different things going on with ICE and all this other kind of stuff. And it doesn't matter what it is, brown race of person that you are. Any person with colored pigment to their skin, okay, has been under attack. If you watch those crisis extras that came out and they had the people running out while they telling you they were on lockdown, while they're telling you it was still an active shooter, that they had no idea where they was, but they somehow had them on camera leaving the building. I'm like, shit, by now they could have got away, changed clothes, and could be blending in with the fucking students. You understand what I'm saying? The people that you seen on camera, every last one of them looked either looked Asian or looked Indonesian or Native American, or they was all of fucking color of some kind of race like that. Okay, so it's no coincidence that they used Brown University. Okay, but there were signs. This was a staged event, but there were signs and symbolisms and subliminal threats within that staged event about something that's being set up, a planned attack on targeted individuals at a later fucking date. Okay, you have to be in the know. You have to have eyes to see, to understand what I'm saying. Okay, it was a subliminal threat. Okay, ain't nobody mad but the devil, and ain't nobody running, ain't nobody scared. Okay, that was a subliminal threat to attack targeted individuals. Okay, I even know the number of people that they plan to kill, and what the subliminal threat. It was literally subliminals within subliminals. Okay, because you was looking at a whole event going on right then in your face. Okay, but there were signs and symbolisms in it pertaining to an event that has not even happened yet. Subliminal threats pertaining to that situation. Okay, anyway. Okay, purposeful distractions, organized crime, corruption, and some more shit. Okay, but I digress. Leave that where it is made. And by this morning they're like, oh yeah, we got the suspect in custody. They literally, instead of doing all these press conferences and shit like that, you have absolutely no fucking information at the fuck all. Oh, we don't know who the person is. We have no idea if this person was a student. They were buying time. to come up with the cover story that they want to come up with, and come to find them a brainwashed, dumbed down, mind controlled patsy that they were going to use to say that actually committed that crime. Anytime they delay like that or what have you, because the one thing you need to know about the media, when shit go on and they matter of factly know who it is, you will know everything the fuck about them. Okay, their name, where they're from, where they lived, where they went to school, who their family is, where they come from, the nationality, the whole background, the criminal history, their mental states, and all this other kind of shit. Okay. But it's no coincidence that this is happening, just like the man that they used to shoot the National Guard's members. That person was brown as well. Okay? And right after that, then it was an attack on the Somalis. Now, you got Brown University being used in a whole staged event. And do you understand what I'm saying? Do you see what the fuck is going on? Okay? But anyway. To clarify, something is terribly wrong. We got the tower here. Okay? So the tower is about chaos. It's about tragedy, tragic news, tragic information, tragic situations. It's a sudden upheaval. It's a shakeup of things. It's problematic situation. It's a reckoning. It's a shocking event. It's problems of any kind. It's disruptions. It's destructions. It's deceptions. It could be murder, death, harm, destruction, illness, injuries, lies, deceptions, disruptions, or chaos. Okay? Yeah. So whatever the situation where it's something that is terribly wrong, okay, it has to do with some type of major event, some type of tower moment occurring, okay? To clarify corruption within the government, we got cold-blooded killers. These people are cold-blooded killers, Spirit is saying. And it ties into the corruption within the government, okay? That's the reason for this man-made disaster. That's the reason for this cover-up. Some type of setup. These cold-blooded killers got bodies. This is not their first go-around. They've done this before. Spirit is saying. Okay? To clarify the enemy, big man, we have the devil here. So Spirit say evil is as evil does. Okay? These are people who belong to wicked cults, witch covens. They're into devil worship. Okay? We're talking about witches and warlocks and demons. Oh my. Satanic powers that be. The elites. Cult covens and secret societies. Sellouts. Who are into some very dark and sinister things. People who are chained to the devil. Who are shepherds for the devil. Who have embodied the devil. That's the enemy that's big mad. These are the accomplices and the partners in crime. These individuals are chained to the devil, wanting some type of revenge. Okay? To clarify double cross, we get don't believe the hype, believe in unicorns. So whatever is going on, Spirit is saying don't believe the hype. Okay? It's a purposeful distraction. It's meant to distract you, or it's meant to entertain you. Okay? Spirit is saying the opposite around you are gaslighting you. It's trickery. It's mind games. It's emotional abuse. These are targeted attacks, targeted events, lies, deceptions, manipulations, trickery, mind control, game stalking is going on. Okay? And this is sitting here with hidden in celebrity here. Okay? This has some type of ties with persons who have some type of celebrity status, whatever is going on in this situation. To clarify the Ten of Swords, we have death here. Okay? So the death card is about endings. It's about an abrupt change, transformations. Death of a person's place of things, loss of life, a release, a conclusion of some kind, a relief. Some type of change in some type of way, but some type of death is occurring. Whatever this ultimate betrayal and disloyalty here, this sabotage, this ruin, this hate crime, this cruel and unusual situation where there's abuse and there's neglect and the justice is involved, or persons who work for the justice system, that with this death here, Cold-blooded killer in death here, okay? This could even be the use of persons who work for the government, who are being tasked with carrying out certain acts to kill certain people, being triggered to do so, and it being covered up, and some other patsies being used. Okay. To clarify purposeful distraction, we get go with your gut. Something just isn't right here. So Spirit is saying people need to listen to their wisdom because the vibes are off. Follow your intuition. Okay. Don't ignore what you feel. Proceed with caution. That little voice in the back of your head telling you no, stop, don't, whatever. Listen to that. Okay. But some type of tragic event that is going on, some type of chaos, it's because of these cold-blooded killers who are toxic, who are demonic, who are evil and wicked to the core. There's a lot of lies, deception, and manipulation within this situation as it relates to the depths of persons that is going on. But people needed to go with their gut because something isn't right as it relates to these situations that's going on, guys. Spirit, are there any other messages that I need you to share? Okay. Government. We got government here. We have power here. Persons in positions of authority. Persons with fame, record, or recognition. Abusing their power. The devil. You got the devil on the devil. Coming out on the enemy, big mad. Some type of dark magic is going on. People are demonically possessed, cursed as individuals. Okay? Involved in this situation. Okay? I'm seeing secret society here. Whatever this double cross, it has to do with a secret society. A cult coven or a secret society of some kind. As well as something that is being hidden about someone with some type of celebrity status, popular status, who is well known, or something like that, or what have you. Spirit, what is this 10 of Swords? Executions, ritual sacrifice. People are being executed. Some type of executions taking place of someone. This is being set up. Yeah, something about executions. Whatever this deaths is executions. There are persons who work for the government who have been tasked with executing someone. They are the executioners. They have been tasked with executing someone who is either a witness or someone who is seen as a snitch. Spirit, clarify purposeful distractions. Purposeful distractions. And that was basically what was the subliminal threats that was within that Brown's University situation. Purposeful distractions. I'm seeing murder here. Purposeful distraction, Spirit. Again, murder. Maybe even the murder of someone may be a purposeful distraction here. If there's somebody who has some type of celebrity status or popular status, who was well known or famous or something like that, or what have you, this could be something happening with a celebrity of some kind. Whether they're, and they could say this person was died of suicide or something, but this person was executed. It's a murder. Because I keep seeing that. But that ties into this execution situation with the death here. Purposeful distraction, Spirit. Something about the wealthy elite, reign of terror, war or uprising. Purposeful distraction. I'm seeing the fall of civilization. This is causing the fall of civilization. Something about greed, corruption, indulgence, and ignorance. Maybe a murder taking place, or a murder that is happening at some way, or something like that. It's some type of purposeful distraction, okay? But it's set up, okay? Fall of civilization. Whatever's happening here is causing the fall of civilization due to greed, corruption, indulgence, and ignorance. Spirit, what else? I'm seeing destruction here. There's discrimination that is going on as well. People are being discriminated against. Somebody could be being discriminated against. Spirit is saying destruction here. There's some type of destruction here. These people are destroyers, sabotagers, fools. Spirit is saying. You got defender at the bottom of the deck. Special intelligence could be involved. Knights, bodyguards, mercenaries in a situation. That's what's going on here, guys. Okay? These people are really hiding something while entertaining people. Something is being... there's something secret that is going on. Something's being hidden, covered up. Some type of criminal activity. There's lies. There's deceptions. There's sneaking and creeping around. There's betrayal. Something is terribly wrong. And it's because of the corruption within the government, but the enemy is big mad. And I feel like this seems like set up from high up. Somebody is a double crosser, is being double crossed in some type of way, but there's some type of ultimate betrayal, sabotage, fatal ending that is happening or is taking place or what have you, and it's a purposeful distraction. Spirit is saying. Okay? That's what's going on here now, y'all. So basically, when things randomly happen all of a sudden out the blue, whether it's it could be a situation that is set up that is a man-made disaster, but it's set up to look like it's a natural disaster. Sometimes it's geoengineered weather, catastrophic weather. Okay, sometimes it's a derailed train, a plane crash, or something like that. Sometimes it's a lone wolf shooter. Sometimes it's a supposed alleged terrorist attack. Sometimes it's serial killer on the loose. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's situations like that. But sometimes it's also the death of the sudden death of celebrities and different things like that. What have you? Purposeful distractions. Okay, and usually when these things are going on, they want you to tour the energy and the attention of the masses. They want to keep people brainwashed, dumbed down, and under mind control. And these are the tactics that they use, the demonic tactics that they use in an effort to do this. It's order out of chaos. Problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem, cause the problem, to get the reaction that they so desire, and then rush in and act like they have the solution when they were the cause of the whole thing. Okay? That's what's going on here, guys. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity you were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tip.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is Shine Bright Like a Diamond 36 with the underscore between each word. For any person who is interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through CASHAPP, $tipdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/add36diamond. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.